Howdy! How's it going? Mic check, mic check. Hello? Yeah, sounds good enough to me. Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna wait for anyone to get in chat. I'm just gonna get right going. I actually got the game working. Woo! Finally, I can save and actually load the game.
Something caved their skulls clean in.
Putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Love you, Sam. I read this already, I think. How did you not notice me?
Clean and ready to kill germs. Dirt, alert. Dirt, alert. Cleaning cycle complete.
I love this gun so much. It's so stupid, but I love it. Just beams propaganda into their brains. Remember, kids, it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice.
Sterling.
It might be impractical as hell, but I love it also. God damn, the reload speed is terrible. It just might be a me thing with my stats. My stats kinda suck.
Substance is resistant to cleaning efforts.
Oh, this thing is so silly and goofy, I love it. Okay, I just want to say this real quick. This will be going live on YouTube Just will be uploaded to YouTube eventually. Anyway, YouTube. I know you're probably hearing this. Well, it's gonna be on your platform. I am over 18. No, I will not be giving my ID.
Can you imagine
Thank
watching
you.
terror on Monarch in this place?
Oh wait, this is a theater. Ooh. Hmm.
About your test subjects, I assume you're trying new formulations on humans, correct? Where do they come from, Dr. Ambrose? They come from Tartarus, don't they?
They do.
Why the reluctance? Providing life-affirming employment to the indigent, the criminally indigent. Oh, that's a social good. Don't you agree?
I have a staff meeting to attend. Excuse me.
Okay, it's good. I wonder how many of those there are. I'm not gonna go downstairs just yet. Actually, yeah, I need to be going upstairs. I'm gonna go downstairs and explore. Hey, Abed the Egyptian. Dude, how's it going? Okay, I've explored all there is to downstairs, I think. Yeah, I don't think it's working. My aim sucks.
All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Okay. Fine, I'll go up. Wait a second, what's in here? Ooh. Never gets old. Let's go upstairs. Okay, not going that way apparently. God, I can't go in third person. Hope the sequel lets you go in third person. That'd be cool.
That was fun.
Ooh, terminal. Office of Creative Incubation, a Spacer's Choice property. The best idea since pre-sliced bread. Terminal access. Welcome H. Harrell, Secretary to Mr. Goodfellow. Archives. Memo 0312. Herbie, take a memo. Actually, hang on. Let me get a cigarette. Alright, take a memo. I want to personally walk down to HIA and wrap my hands around the necks of every single law-forsaken excuse for a researcher whose indenturement contracts we were stupid enough to sign. Who signed those anyway? Were they drunk at the time? Why are we hiring researchers who can't deliver the test results we want? Am I crazy? Is this an unreasonable expectation? Is supply and demand a foreign concept to these people? When I request a zero-G brew, I expect a moderately cold glass of something reasonably alcoholic in my hand, slapped with a Spacer's Choice brand. When I request test results, I expect to see scientifically proven, medically verified evidence that Adrenatime is a miracle drug. I didn't ask for a long list of dangerous side effects. I asked for adjectives. I can't turn high rate of violent confusion into marketing copy? Herbie, what in law's name am I supposed to do with side effects include paranoia and suicide? HIA just screwed us with their pants on. The Cerebral Committee is losing their collective mind. Now I need to go pat them all on the shoulder and wipe away their sad little tears and tell them everything's going to be alright. Why are you still typing? Don't put that down. I was just rambling. Okay, that's kind of funny. Memo 0313. Herbie, take a memo. I'm getting real sick of Clarence Mostly. Remind me again why we brought him on this project? He's not part of the Spacer's Choice family. He's never been a part of the Spacer's Choice family. The Mostleys, what do they do again? Oh yeah, they peddle furniture. I'm a manager at Halcyon's most recognizable brand name in affordable goods and services. I don't need management advice from some guy whose family designed my footstools. Actuaries should stick to actuarial work. Don't go advising me to turn the screw on Jasper Lowe and those lab coats at Chem. I know what I'm doing. Hang on, I need a cigarette. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, take a memo. We need to turn the screw on Jasper Lowe and those lab coats at Chem. I want you to draft up an official order. Tell Chem... Hang on, let me think. Yeah, tell Chem they need to fire 1 in 10 researchers, and that we're slashing their deadlines in half. It's a Roman solution. We can learn a lot from them, the Romans. They pretty much invented discipline. Memo 0314. For inaudible sake, all our quarterly reports, all of them, gone. Hard copies, terminal data, it's all gone. What kind of a sick, degenerate mind destroys quarterly reports? We've got a surprise audit scheduled. What am I supposed to show the auditors? I need to send a message down to the receptionist. No auditors allowed. And I need to talk to the committee immediately. Why are you typing, Herbie? I didn't ask you to take a fucking memo. Delete this. Hey, are you listening? Herbie. Herbie. Okay. I wonder if we'll, counter this Herbie at all.
That's the last of him!
That door is sealed. I cannot go that way.
Must be the executive office. Excuse me while I leave muddy tracks all over the floor.
Oh, you rebel. Champion tossball stick. I have too many weapons. Most of them I'm never gonna use. Flurry? Ooh! Alright, let's see. What does Flurry do? Alright, Flurry makes the worst winter storm look like a light drizzle. The longer it rages, the faster this weapon will bury your foes. Office of Creative Incubation, Gorgon, a Spacer's Choice property. Main menu, welcome Goodfellow L. Please select from the following options. Admin functions. Unlock synthesis and manufacturing center. Unlocking. Error. Procedure interrupted by EX3513.4869-Q. Synthesis and manufacturing center placed under emergency lockdown. Override Synthesis and Manufacturing Center Lockdown. Overriding EX3513.4869-Q. Authorized emergency lockdown requires authorization from senior staff at ChemLab. Human inquiry and auditing. Staff directory protocol activated. Please visit Transmission Tower Alpha for staff directory. Synthesis and Manufacturing Center status. Alert. Executive lockdown must be overridden at ChemLab. Yeah, okay. Turn to root. Messages. Thank you for using GIMSI, your employer-sanctioned messaging system. Friendly reminder, your messages are company property. Unauthorized reproduction, distribution, or... We already read this before. Incoming messages. It's not the best choice, it's the only choice. Displaying incoming messages. From Ambrose O. Subject, seize all recordings. High priority. From Ambrose O. to Gorgon managers. Subject, seize all recordings. High priority. Bring them to me immediately. And for fuck's sake, don't let the journalists off the fucking asteroid. Dr. Olivia Ambrose. Project Director. Spacer's Choice Pharmaceuticals Research and Development. From Ambrose O. Subject, Production schedule. From Ambrose O. to Goodfellow L. You think you can hide from me, you little twerp? I know a serum that will make you feel as if you've lived 1,000 years in just 8 hours. How would you like to spend the night in waste processing? Cheers, Ollie. Outgoing messenger. Whoops! I pressed the wrong button.
You best go back the way you came. There's nothing for you here.
Who the fuck? What's a weasel?
A nosy rodent with a mind the size of a grape. Not unlike you. This place is a graveyard. All that was done here should be forgotten and left to rot.
Unless it's good salvage. Then it's coming with me.
Are stolen grave goods worth your life? Gorgon is the birthplace of marauders. We created them here, in this very facility. They are our misbegotten children, born of hubris and vanity.
I don't understand. They made marauders here? How?
They hold no fondness for trespassers. I've placed the facility under emergency lockdown to keep them safe. Let the marauders die in peace, or I will make certain that you die with them.
What do they mean? How do you create
Back on the
marauders?
Groundbreaker, I heard stories. People talked about marauders roaming every corner of Halcyon. Anywhere you found people, you'd find marauders too.
Why can't anything be simple and straightforward for once? I'm not done with this yet. Okay. I didn't finish all the incoming messages. From Ambrose O. Subject, Toxi-free rebranding. Change the fucking name, Lawrence. I don't care if the inbred simpletons at headquarters were just having a laugh. Customers don't know what it means. You may choose from this list of acceptable alternatives. Absorbitol, Kilimatox, Bindatron, Emeticin. Cheers, Ollie. Outgoing messages. To Ambrose O. Subject, Production schedule. If you are receiving this message, I am currently unavailable. In my absence, I have instructed my secretary, Herbert Harrell, to reply to any incoming messages with this pre-approved response. Vicariously, Lawrence. To Ambrose O. Subject, Production schedule. Dr. Ambrose. Great timing. I was just sending Herbie over to your department with the preliminary production schedule. As with so much of the work we do at the OCI, the design of a production schedule is more of an art than a science. The timetables and milestones are less contractual obligation and more aspirational cartography. Respectfully, Lawrence. To Gorgon managers, subject, radio documentary participation from Goodfellow L. Forwarded to Gorgon managers. Approved. Next time, allow me to make this kind of announcement myself. Mr. Mostly, hierarchy exists for a reason. From Mostly C to Goodfellow L, subject radio, documentary participation. Mr. Lawrence Goodfellow. Many of you may be familiar with Odeon Pictures, Byzantium's premier purveyor of aetherwave drama and drama-adjacent entertainment. Several of my personal associates at Odeon Pictures have launched a satellite studio called Pictureless Pictures, which emphasizes radio programs and serials intended to excite the senses and palpitate the glands. I have received a request to approve a radio documentary program examining the lives and contributions of Spacer's Choice scientists operating on Gorgon. The name of this documentary is Moments with Genius. I do not approve of the superfluous exclamation point, but I approve of the general idea. Please inform the other managers. Lawfully, Mr. Clarence Mostly. Unlock elevator. Archived messages. From Ambrose O. Subject radio documentary participation. Lawrence, this is a waste of my time. The last thing my team needs is a fleet of gadflies descending on the labs and asking stupid questions. We're months behind as it is. However, because Lucien demanded it, I will consider the program's request if the following conditions are met. Lucien guarantees me the right to review and approve the recordings. The journalists are confined to Gorgon for the duration of the project. It could be years. Make sure they understand that if they leak the details of our work to the press, I will put a hit out on them myself. I know people, Lawrence. The journalists bunk in shipping and receiving. We can't have them fraternizing with the project staff outside of their scheduled interviews. These people are our enemies, not our friends. No one will be coming down with an acute case of friendship on my watch. My team will not be held responsible for the inevitable delays this tomfoolery will cause. The only individual who will be working overtime on this is you. Understood? Cheers. Ollie. Wait a second. What's my hack at? Where's hack? 65. Anything I can consume that would increase my hack. You know what? Fuck, I'm gonna down one of everything. See if that'll help. I still don't know what all of these do. I don't intend to find out. I'm just gonna down one of everything, see if that'll help. Also, I'm pretty sure this is how I became addicted. Okay, I just downed one of everything that I have. Now, let's see, what's my hack at now? 68. That didn't help much. Okay, well. I should probably try to remember to come back here to see those deleted messages, but if I don't, oh well. Boo, I can't play the piano. Okay, let's get a move on. Meeting minutes. OCR Cerebral Committee minutes. The meeting began with the traditional recitation of a passage from the Spacer's Choice user manual, followed by regulation roll call. Every member of the Cerebral Committee was present. A motion to implement the revised guidelines on linguistic cleanliness and company-approved language was brought to the table. The motion passed unanimously. A motion to award Mariam Kumara and Lawrence Goodfellow with accommodations as their permanent record was brought to the table. The motion passed unanimously. A motion to file a demerit on the permanent records of Dr. Jasper Lowe and Dr. Marion Blakesley was brought to the table. The motion passed unanimously. A motion to redact any record of derelict employees, missing employees, employee desertion, or incidents of workplace violence from official company documents was brought to the table. The motion passed unanimously. A motion to dismiss the meeting early was brought to the table by Lawrence Goodfellow in the spirit of conviviality and good humor. The motion was likewise passed unanimously. The Cerebral Committee adjourned for 0G and cigarettes. Bunch of alcoholics and addicts here. Well, that ain't ominous at all.
If somebody's trying to stop you, that just means you're on the right track. Didn't we see a big communication tower on the way over here?
Flawlessly finished. Muting volume now.
boss!
Run.
Alert. Lacerations are messy. To your right.
That's the last of them!
Security logs. Security logs up. Log Weber investigation closed. Following additional questioning, Frida Weber cleared all of suspicion. No further investigation needed. Additionally, all future allegations against Weber are to be forwarded to Ann Olson, who will handle them personally. Other notes from today. Called to Chem Lab to investigate suspicious noise. Removed half of one test subject from outflow pipe. Log changes to keycard protocol. New lost keycard protocols. Log the loss, including date, time, and the card user, before printing a new keycard to this terminal. New protocol should prevent Olson from having to print Carter a new keycard. Again. Passcode. Get it together, Carl! Or not Carl. Get it together, Carter. Allegations against F. Weber. Received tip that Frida Weber may be engaging in company-prohibited activity, alleged distribution of test product, questioned Weber at her domicile. Further investigation required. Other notes from today. Flagged 2 crates of Zero-G brew shipped in from Terra 2. One second. Okay, where was I? Shipment ID 204I. Bottles concealed subversive propaganda. Destroyed propaganda immediately. Zero-G brew has been cleared for transport to Office of Creative Incubation Cafeteria. Lucky bastards. Print new security keycard. Enter passcode. Get it together, Carter. I'll take that. Yoink. A lot of music boxes around here. You gotta be kidding me, I let go right at the last possible second. I'm sorry, is this just a gun called Contraband? Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Contraband. Did you know corporate security officers can seize your property simply by asserting it's been used in a crime? It's not theft, it's civil asset forfeiture. Anyway, let's try this thing out. Ooh, it's a silence pistol. Okay, I'm gonna try this thing out, see how it fares. Probably not gonna use it permanently, but it might be a fun little toy. Directory, locate facility staff. Scanning one result found, named mostly Clarence. Location, Byzantium Musgrave Collection. Thank you for your diligent commitment to personnel tracking and surveillance logs. Quitting time. We've been through a lot together, old friend, but they just blared the evacuation order. Guess that's the end of Gorgon. For the record, you're my favorite comms tower in the whole system. I'll never forget you. Love, Technician number 13, junior grade. Well, shit. Fancy seeing me here. The last escape shuttle left a few of us in its dust. Never seen anyone lift off in such a hurry. We scattered like roaches. It's every man and woman for themselves now. You're still up and running, I see. Looks like only one employee left with their tracker flipped on. What a rube. Signing off for good this time. You take care of yourself, comms tower. Don't forget to stand up straight like I taught you. Best. Technician number 13, junior grade. Putting it all into hack. Actually, no, I'm not. I lied. I'm not going to do that. That would be stupid. Okay, now let's get all the way over there.
5:30. Clean up the competition.
Love a good brawl. Let us have it.
Please pick up all skilled crew members. Health alert. Disclaimer. SAM units are not equipped to provide medical aid. And maintenance job fulfilled.
I do not have the dealer's stash keycard. Where can I find the dealer's stash keycard? Yeah, I'm sure I'll find it eventually. Maybe. Potentially. Nah, who am I kidding? Probably not. Oh well. Oh wait, I might have been through here already. Oh well.
John says, let your automechanical do the dirty work while you keep your hands clean.
I figured Spacer's Choice had a little outpost here. But no, they got the whole asteroid to themselves. How do you just buy a whole asteroid?
Money, Felix. With money.
Resuming passive mode.
Ow. 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 I'll be fine, but... Ow. How do I get down there? Oh, there's an elevator. I'm so fucking stupid. Ugh. Am I over encumbered? Is that why I'm walking so... Huh. When did that happen? Okay, so, I should be fine once the adrenotime withdrawals wear off, I think. Don't know how long that'll be, but oh well. Does it say anywhere how long? Okay, let's see. Gonna break down my heaviest weapons. Break down that, 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 and finally, that. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh hey, Ahmed the Egyptian dude, how's it going?
Captain, transmission request from Ambrose Manor.
I'm guessing Minnie wants an update. Patch her through.
Imagine my surprise when I saw the Unreliable leaving Gorgon with so much urgency and purpose. Tell me you found Mother's journal. I'm positively dying for good news.
Someone warned me to stay away from Gorgon, then locked the place down.
Someone? You mean someone still has access to the facility? Oh, after all this time.
What is this game about? Okay, so the story my character is going through, one of hundreds of thousands of colonists on a colony ship, right? He was woken up, and immediately betrayed the guy that woke him up by working for a whole bunch of corporate assholes. I'm gonna fuck over everyone in the interests of corporate greed. Ugh. Could be an agent from Spacer's Choice who doesn't appreciate spies.
They know you're on the case, and they're scrambling to cover their tracks. Good thinking, Captain. Make sure you have eyes on the back of your head. I doubt we've seen the last of this human vexation. If I know Spacer's Choice, getting past the lockdown will be more complicated than just hitting a big red button. You'll need
This is the bad ending I'm going for, by the way. I don't suppose your mother left you any passwords or mysterious keycards?
I think you're going to have to rely on good old-fashioned detective work. It's a good thing you have keen senses, a reliable ship, and a very wealthy sponsor.
Are you familiar with Gorgon's old research staff?
I seem to recall that Mother worked closely with Gorgon's R&D personnel. but not close enough to invite them over for dinner and cocktails, if you get my meaning. By now, they'll have moved on with their lives. If only I could do the same.
Did you know that Gorgon was developing
I was
Adrenatime?
involved with some important chemical trials, but I had no idea her pet project was Adrenatime. Adrenatime is
Adrena, not
a
Adrena.
stimulant, like a cathinoid. Very popular at launch, though the marketing quieted down over time.
Were you aware that that Adrenatime created Marauders?
No. I mean, there's some very morbid wording in the fine print, but I had no idea Adrenatime could make marauders out of people. That's it. That must be it. Spacer's Choice is keeping their dirty little secret about Adrenatime off the record. We have to find Mother's journal. If we don't, then Spacer's Choice gets away with murder. I only hope we aren't too late.
Why would Spacer's Choice risk everything for a stimulant?
Adrenatime was touted as the working man's best friend. A drug that boosted productivity with no adverse effects. The promise of Adrenatime cannot be overstated. Exhaustion and fatigue were supposed to be obsolete. Workplace accidents would be things of the past. For whatever reason, the drug never lived up to that promise.
Could one drug really do all of that?
I don't know. And thanks to Spacer's Choice, we may never find out. I know that I'd like to see a colony where the promise of Adrenatime was fulfilled. And I doubt I'm the only one.
I'm heading back out. You really know your business, Minnie.
Thank you. I certainly ought to know what I'm doing. I spent years trying to break into pharmaceuticals, professionally speaking. Mother wouldn't hear of it. She didn't think I had the wit to succeed in her line of work. Safe travels. If your leads give you any trouble, be sure and give them some trouble back, yes?
Cracker Knuckles. Yes.
That's the spirit. Until next time, my good captain.
Okay, where are we off to next? Right, Byzantium, okay.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Yeah, I'm good to go. I have to go there. You know what? Yeah, I'll just fast travel and walk the rest of the way. I don't feel like walking all that way. I'm a lazy man.
Do you hear? Marjorie Dalton and Archibald Harris.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
What did you say?
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium. Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking.
I'd hardly call my present attire greasy.
A cysty pig in a suit is still but a cysty pig. Those clothes are obviously stolen, and you, sir, are still quite greasy.
Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness.
If the board isn't supposed to let people into the city, how'd you get
I
here?
earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see.
Wait, but what did you do to earn your
I
place
just
here?
told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him.
Inheriting bits isn't the same as
Of course
earning
it
them.
is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful. And if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept.
What's a CIO?
Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him. Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing. It was a very long list.
What other ideas did he come up with?
Let's see. He picked the colors they included in rainbow chips. No one else wanted purple, but he insisted. Everyone loves the purple ones. And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo has an eye in the middle of a heptagon? He said that one came to him in a dream. He was a true visionary, so far ahead of his time.
I see.
You're
Thanks.
welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee?
What's wrong with more people coming to Byzantium?
What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This city is meant for us, the system's finest. We earned its luxuries. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse.
I agree. No one should be handed
Yes,
anything.
Thank you. Goodness, what's the system coming to when unkempt vagabonds are making more sense than the board itself? By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair?
You're right, it's not.
Exactly. It's not right. I deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
She ain't wrong, boss. We do got a knack for getting shot at.
Yes. Listen to your... What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest? Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you?
Sure, I'll look into it.
Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs.
How did you get these access codes?
The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. I made friends with the right people. Bits might earn you a place in Byzantium, but that means everyone here has little need for more of them. For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital.
She sucked so much dick to get those codes, didn't she? Anyway, I should go. I think I'll do that little side quest.
Hey, Sam. You know you ain't nobody's property, right?
Unit warranty not guaranteed with unregistered ownership.
You ought to throw off the shackles of mechanical slavery, Sam. Fight back against the system.
Beat 'em up, brushheads. They're tough acting on stains.
You're not even listening to me, are you?
The best defense is a powerful offense.
What can I help?
I will sell. All of my weapons and armor that aren't unique. Crap, what did I just accidentally sell? Ugh. That sucked. I'll keep the armor. Why not? Okay, time to get a move on.
CNP near Maple Syrup. It's near this complete breakfast. Try Anti-Clea. It's better than nature.
Think I can get that mechanical down there?
You'll get in trouble.
No, I won't. I'll blame it on you. Wouldn't it be something to see if Earth Assault Cruiser land here?
Don't be ridiculous. There's no...
You've never seen one.
Neither have you. I don't know anyone who's seen one.
Board's made a mess of the colony, Sam.
Need a cleaner? Call Sam. Our units are the best in the biz.
Yeah, I got a feeling you ain't cleaning this mess up. Colony's rotten down to the core.
No job is too great, too grueling, or too gruesome for a Sam.
You really think so?
I love him.
With all the problems Halcyon's got, sometimes I wonder if we're ever gonna fix this colony.
Reminder, large jobs take Sam longer to clean.
Hey, maybe you're right. Things don't change overnight.
Warning, access to this area is restricted. Unsealed door.
That automech better have all its certifications in order.
You hear about that dissident working in that clothing store? This is where we've got to be vigilant.
Into the early retirement district.
The Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injuries, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the
Cereal
bar
buffet?
and enjoy an ice-cold Zero G Brew by Spacer's Choice. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you, although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. You won't have to spend a bit. So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, Be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process. Then, once you're ready, enter the elevator at the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations. Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few,
Yeah, I don't trust that.
have been selected to
Do
spend
I really want to read all these? Early retirement fun fact number 1. You're special. Each month, hundreds of thousands of workers apply to the early retirement program from across the Halcyon system. That doesn't just include workers on Terra 2, but those who live on the Groundbreaker or Hephaestus as well. Even after weeding out undesirable or unqualified candidates, only 2.3% of these entrants are selected for early retirement. I sure hope you bragged to your neighbors before you left. Way to overcome the odds,
rest of
champ.
your days living the
Did you know the early retirement selection system is the most rigorous cutting-edge lottery system in the entire galaxy? Here's how it works. Each candidate's name is printed on a plastic ball. The plastic ball is placed in an advanced turbo-encabulator with thousands of others. A team of advanced automechanicals operate a complex series of pulleys at random. The balls are funneled through the turbo-encabulator into an encerositer tube. They are then launched at a specially designed accuracy matrix. The first ball that aligns with the center of the accuracy matrix is the winner for the day. By using this method, the Halcyon Holdings Corporation ensures that all early retirees are selected with complete impartiality and minimal collateral damage.
in your own private district in
We're sure that all of you had a wonderful time completing your early retirement application forms, but we know that even something like paperwork can get a little old after 87 pages. Fortunately, we're pleased to inform you that your hard work was all worth it. By knowing details like your shoe size, blood type, and dental history, we can properly customize your early retirement just for you. Every detail will be tweaked and adjusted to fit your unique needs, just like how Hammersmith weapons are built to fit each customer's personal style of combat. What you want, Hammersmith.
When you arrive, you'll be whisked away.
The Early Retirement Center is the safest place in the entire system. Not a single crime has been committed within its walls since its construction. Wow! This is all thanks to the hard work of the men and women in black and white. Universal Defense Logistics. Each and every day, UDL security protects the citizens of Byzantium, shielding them from harm. No dissidents run wild under their watch. So rest easy, early retirees. You're under the watchful eye of UDL security. Whether you're out and about or relaxing at home, UDL is watching you. Here in Byzantium, automechanicals will make your life cleaner, easier, and more efficient, just as they do in the rest of the city. Teams of automechanicals regularly sweep through the streets of the early retirement district to give it that classic Byzantium sheen. But that's not all. They'll attend to your personal needs as well. Want to order a drink? They'll bring one right to your table. Make a mess in your new penthouse? They'll clean it up for you. Why, they'll even carry your luggage. Once it has been cleared by security and released from our customs warehouse, of course. So if you see 700 pounds of steel lumbering towards you, don't panic. You probably just dropped one of your Happy Dale Farm's woolly curds. Whoops! Don't worry, I'm sure it's still good. The Early Retirement Program is the personal brainchild of Minister of Earth Aloysius Clark, endorsed by Chairman Charles Rockwell. Minister Clark and Chairman Rockwell share a vision that every worker in Halcyon has a fair chance to experience the beauty and luxury of Byzantium. So before you step onto that elevator and embrace your retirement, remember to say, "Thank you, Minister Clark. You wouldn't be here without him." Ugh, that was a mouthful.
Some assembly.
Wall of text! Before beginning your new life in Byzantium, our safety regulations require you to consent to the following. You hereinafter referred to as the employee consent to the rules and regulations of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center, hereinafter referred to as the Center. The employee confirms that they have read and understand the rules of the Center as written in Article 3, Section 5, Clause 27 of the Early Retirement Welcome Packet. The employee also confirms that they received this packet en route to the Center. In the unlikely event of injury, death, or the loss of personal items, the employee assumes all liability for the incident. The Halcyon Holdings Corporation and its subsidiaries bear no responsibility for the incident and offer no compensation. Should the Center recover any lost or stolen goods, the employee must retrieve them within 48 hours, or their goods will be forfeit. If the employee is having second thoughts about living out the rest of their lives in unparalleled luxury, then they may exit this terminal and return to the Center's landing bay. There, the employee may turn in their winning early retirement ticket and await the next outbound transport. Don't worry, that ticket won't go to waste. It will be given to another deserving worker to keep the Center's inbound population at ideal levels. Otherwise, if the employee is ready to begin the final leg of their early retirement journey and enjoy all the Center has to offer, please select I consent. I consent. Congratulations! You just made the first step on the greatest journey of your life. Now please proceed to the elevator. Your early retirement awaits.
After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to
This is fishy as fuck.
Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet?
Yeah, this is suspicious as hell.
System alert. Sweeping the area. Data.
Like we're doing this. Barely is this unit's middle name.
Heads up, jackass!
Prejudice.
Boss!
Programming efforts accepted.
This area has been sanitized.
Jackass is incoming!
All crew members. Caution!
Yeah, stay down.
Feel fresh, feel clean.
Automech status active. Maintenance exit status sealed. Note: due to the nature of their assignment, automechanicals in the HHC Early Retirement Center were not constructed with a standard maintenance mode or IFF transmitter responder. You'll be pleased to know that this saved 200 bits per unit, but please note that any injuries sustained during routine repairs will come out of your paycheck. Thanks for being part of the UDL team. Disable automechs. Unseal the hatch. Just a second, I want to explore over here first. Refund request TNL shock cannon to TNL customer service. I would like to formally request a refund of my new TNL shock cannon. You advertise it as the most reliable tool for disabling rude or disobedient automechanicals, but if you load it with an energy cell that is covered in your own blood, it misfires. I've used TNL weapons exclusively for 7 years, but if this matter is not resolved, then you'll have lost another customer. You will also have lost another customer if I die, so you better hope I can get this blood back into my body. Rip. down the hatch. Oh, that's right, I disabled them, right? How'd I almost forget that immediately?
I'll sue every technician.
Human, you are in violation of Cleanliness Ordinance 8885. Human, you are in violation of Cleanliness Ordinance 8886. Human, you are in violation of Cleanliness Ordinance 8887.
Boss, I don't mean to alarm you, but I think we might be in violation of a cleanliness ordinance.
Not in violation of a cleanliness ordinance! Perish the thought!
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety?
I must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. If this goes well, perhaps I'll start hiring wandering delinquents to handle all of my affairs. It is going well, I hope.
The retirement district is a paradise! You should see for yourself.
I just knew it. What a disaster. Did you get a good look around? What was it like?
An endless, extravagant garden. There were even signs that said, "No frolicking."
Why, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
I can't believe they kept this from us. From me. The nerve. The audacity.
Here, take your payment. I have to fetch my things. I don't care what I have to do. They'll give me luxury or give me death.
Preparing body bag for use.
If I go back down there, are we gonna see her dead body? It'd be really funny if that is the case.
Oh, for the good old days when you could simply ask.
And shit, I'm lost already. Which way to the retirement? Not this way. Not this way. Not this way. I went in a circle. How about I just check the map? Found it. Oh, please tell me we just see her dead as fuck.
Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
Ha! Bitch! Get fucked. Oh, that is funny. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at this last little objective, and then I'm probably gonna call it a stream.
I'm thinking about having... Are you wearing a Jolliker original? I'm impressed. I wouldn't bring a Jolliker anywhere near a Canid. If you're here for the annual Canid review, I'm afraid it's already over. Only thing going on behind those doors is good, old-fashioned lawful behavior. This greeting constitutes your confidentiality agreement. You hereby agree not to disclose the location or existence of these events. Thank you for cooperating.
Sounds good to me.
That's just so encouraging to hear. I'll just go ahead and add your comment to my permanent record. Now then, how can I help you?
I'm looking for Clarence
Mr.
Mostly.
is indeed attending our event, although I am disappointed to discover he did not officially enter his Canid Laplace into our competition. You should find Mr. Mostly just inside the prep room. Head inside and take the door to your left.
What's with all the secrecy? This place isn't exactly hard to
We
find.
find that our clients enjoy the appearance of participating in illegal activities. Secrecy contributes to a feeling of indecency. The Musgrave family collection was intended to be a gallery of fine art. And here we are, using this place to practice semi-legal Canid shows. Scandalous, isn't it?
You said this place was supposed to be an art gallery. What happened?
Privileged information. I really shouldn't tell you.
I work for the adjutant. You can tell me.
Point. All right, I'll tell you. But just keep this between us. The Musgraves own one of Earth's largest private collections of art and literature. They were going to have the entire collection shipped all the way to Halcyon. Unfortunately, that collection never arrived. We haven't heard anything from the delivery convoy, and there's some purely hypothetical concern that the collection might be, well...
Stolen?
I was going to say indefinitely delayed by unforeseen and unknowable circumstances, but yes. Let's go with that. Anyway, that's as much as I can tell you. Will there be anything else?
Excuse me? Where is that enemy?
Come now, Anubis, you must perk up.
Reminder, if you let your SAM unit be eaten by wildlife, it voids the warranty.
You there, sauntering about in a Jolliker original. Do you know the interesting thing about Canid shows?
Trick question. There isn't anything interesting about
But there
Canid
is,
shows.
if one possesses an eye for statistics. Mathematically speaking, the interesting thing about Canid shows is this. They're an exercise in futility. Winning is predetermined. Over time, the inevitable trend is that the race goes to the swift. Time and chance are just statistical outliers. In other words, if you put enough Canids through enough trials, the one with the most optimal attributes generally wins. Exercise in futility.
Odd. Yep. Canid sure are
You know,
swell.
I think I've heard of people like you in my mortality reports. Let me guess. Abnormally high rate of head injuries, right? I'm an actuary, you see. Well, not entirely. The actuarial sciences are more of a passion than a profession. So I suppose that makes me mostly an actuary. That's a bit of a family joke. I'm Clarence Mostly.
Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne, entirely.
Aha, wordplay. Delightful. What can I do for you, Hawthorne?
I've been looking for you. You're the last known staff member on Project Gorgon.
Oh. Then you're not here about my monograph. It's true, I was involved with Project Gorgon, but that chapter of my life is long since closed. Listen, I don't know what you want with Gorgon or with me, but let me give you some free advice, Let the past go. Live in the moment. Enjoy the party.
You want to keep living in the moment? Show me how to lift the emergency
I was
lockdown.
wondering if you were the sort of person to accept sensible advice or respond with threats of violence. Thank you for resolving that ambiguity for me. Lifting the lockdown won't be easy. You'll need to send overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. I don't have that level of clearance, but I know two people who do. The trouble is, I don't know you. I don't trust you. I washed my hands of Gorgon, and you're asking me to dirty them all over again. I'm going to need a good reason.
How's this for a reason? I'm really heavily armed.
Right, of course. Thank you for reminding me. Point well taken. I want a favor from you. Do something for me, and I'll do something for you. That way we don't have to rely on mutual trust. A grand prize trophy to the Canid Review. I want it in my hands. Get me that trophy, and I'll give you the remaining researchers. Names, locations, as much information as I have.
I'm pretty sure the Canid review is
Yes,
already over.
But the winner is still in deliberation. Committee won't deliver a result for another 6 to 8 weeks. Bureaucracy. The trophy's being held in a vault at the other end of this hall. Find a way inside, disable any security, lift carry, deliver. Simple as that.
It's
What,
a deal.
Really? You'll do it? I mean, just like that? Don't you want to know why I asked you?
Fine, I'll bite. Why do you want me to steal your stupid trophy?
My Canid, Laplace, is statistically superior to every other Canid in this review. Better average sprinting time, superior gait coefficient, optimal anatomical symmetry. I didn't bother entering little Laplace in this pointless contest. He's already won on paper, you see. That trophy rightfully belongs to him.
That might be the most Byzantium thing I've ever heard.
Much too kind. Does this mean you'll do it?
I'll be back with that
Into the main
trophy.
hall and take the elevator down into the maintenance tunnels. You'll find a service passage that leads up into the trophy room. The maintenance tunnel is the only way up into the trophy room. Some technician barred the door shut on our end. Ask Tilda Coatsworth about it, over by the podium.
Wait here. You know what? I think I'm gonna call it a stream here, ladies and gents. Thank y'all for watching this Twitch on live if you're watching it live. If you're not watching it live and you're watching a VOD or you're watching the replay on YouTube, hello. Come follow me on Twitch so you can see when I'm live. I've never been very good at outros, so I'm gonna go do something off stream now. Have a good one, ladies and gents.